Hi, this is Aidan from SWSystems. I'm the sales director. I'm going to run through with you the restaurant business cloud back office software we do for our EPOS Till Systems. We really specialize in restaurants. We can do a lot of features. We've got all your standard front end features, which is table transfer, split bills, Dutch, moving tables between each other, price shifts, half pints, doubles, etc. Table timers, add name to a bar tab, all that sort of stuff. But what I'm going to run through with you now is the cloud back office software, which is the core part of any restaurant business for analyzing real-time sales, sales by Z-Read, item sales, stock if you have the add-on, and a few other things we do. Now, the system is very easy to use. It's very popular. We can also do mobile tablets and handhelds. We can do kitchen display systems, bump bars or touchscreen or tablets. We've got a whole host of things we can do, which we can offer every customer, small, large, or a chain. So without further ado, I'm going to run through the cloud back office software. And this should take, about 15 minutes. I don't want to go too long. But if we start with the cloud, we're going to run through it. And if you've got any information you'd like to, any questions you'd like to ask me, then please email me directly. So we've got branches, users, reports, programming, configuration, stock, which is an add-on, employees, which is time and attendance, which is an add-on. So branches, if you have more than one branch, you can add this in here. A lot of our customers have 1, 2 or 3 branches, but if you're a franchise or a multi-site chain, we can incorporate all that in here. We can also do price shift bands. We can do corporation sort of clever stuff. But this is where you add a new branch. Users is a number of cloud back office software users. So say you want your manager, your area manager, your assistant manager, supervisor to have a login with slightly different user functions, then we can do that. There's no extra cost for extra users. You can have 100, 1,000. There's no limit to the number of the front end staff you can have per branch. Again, you can have 10 or 100. So it's fully flexible, the system. Reports is where you're going to do all your sort of reporting. The most common is sales Z-Read, which is anything done after a Z on each till. We've got a lot of reports. And then there's sales. The sales category is real time. So again, any real-time reports. Now, if I go back to sales Z-Read, let's just look at the sort of financial sales, cash by branch. So all you do is you choose your date range. Every single report is date rangeable. There's a quick options here, yesterday, last week, last month. There's branch selection here, and then you run the report. So as long as there's data in here, it will run the report. All the reports can be saved to PDF, Excel, CSV. We're also working on integrations at the moment, developing into Sage, Xero, and QuickBooks. That's going to be a short add-on shortly, and then you'll soon be able to add those features on as an add-on. But it's very easy to run the report. You literally choose the report you want to run. You run the report, and then after you've run the report, again you can it will show the data, display the data. In this case, we've done net sales, 1,132.99. Cash in draw is what you've taken. Cash declaration is if there's anything discrepancy, which there isn't, it matches. You got card. If you do card, there's no card showing here, but we've all cash, but obviously credit card will show. The systems we do can be integrated, so directly linked to the till, sending the amount from the card machine to the till system, or they can be non-integrated. We can do Amex, we can do tips, and we can do everything you require for your business. RF is refunds, cancels is cancellation, tax and TA1, what's taxable, and tax 1 is what tax to pay, so what tax to pay HMRC. We've got void, cash, totals here, comp cancel, item discount, item percentage discount. So we can do various discounts, staff discounts, complementaries, manager complimentary, which is restricted. Departments at the bottom here telling you, what was popular, mains, grills, etc. And we can scroll on to page 2 again for draft, soft drinks, brandy. And we also do groups as well, which would be your food and drink. In pubs, it's normally wet and dry. Restaurants, possibly food and drink. So that's that. Now, if I want to get an item sales report, I run the sales Z-Read, item sales per branch. Again, I choose the date range. Now, this has the same date range. It has branch selection. But in here, actually, I can say, let's look at all the departments or just certain departments. I'm going to run the report. Then it displays the data. Very quick, very easy to use. That can be all printed to A4 here by pressing the print button. Or we can export this to PDF. If I want to email this to my business partner and they want to analyze the data, PDF is obviously a free download, Adobe Acrobat. Or we can go in here and go XLS, which is Excel. And as long as you've got a licensed copy of Excel, it doesn't matter if it's Mac or Windows PC, as long as it's licensed, it will then load the data in Excel. So again, easy to extract, easy to open, easy to manipulate the data. Now, my screen's slightly shortened here, but if I was to pull the screen across, you'd see it. But you can see these columns here that are showing for the various items. And again, if you want it in CSV, you just press CSV. So some of the financial data people like in CSV, accountants like it. It's very easy to sort of manipulate the data, make your own graphs, or import into a master spreadsheet. So if you want to look at other stuff, popular things for accountants, monthly cash sales, which is a calendar month. In this case, I've only got data for September. But again, if I put this in PDF, very easy. See how quick that is. I literally did that in 2 seconds. And there's the data in PDF. So day 20, day 23, day 24, 24th of September it is today. Again, net, cash, credit card, if there's any credit card on these other days here, covers, voids, refunds, cancels, VAT to pay, HMRC, what's taxable, etc. A lot of accountants, a lot of people like that. We've also got, which staff have done what. Click summary per branch, who does what. If you want the void showing, we can do that as well. Department sales, so what was sold, bottles, draft, etc. We've also got other things which are popular, like 7-day cash by till. So you can look at the last 7 days and it will populate it in columns. It's a bit like a 30-day report, but of 7 days. So great for a board meeting, great for review with your business partner or your area manager. You're just looking at the data for each day. It totals it up at the end here. Again, easily printable. There's many other reports in here. If I just go on to sales, you've got the top 50 sellers. So I'm actually going to narrow this down. I'm going to say, actually, let's look at the top 30 because you can change it. I'm going to do it by volume because volume is actual quantity. So what is popular? So obviously, if there's any data there, it will display it. In this case, I don't think I've got data for this, but I'll just change some of the date range. Here we go. I've got data here now. So volume, as you can see here, 5 steak pies were sold. Staropramin, Independence IPA, and there's other things. So what you'll find on our cloud backup software, you'll get a new item report, maybe get added on, or a new report that will add on at some point automatically to your cloud as part of what you pay the subscription with us. Favorites is what's popular. So I've made these popular here for quick access, again for your accountant or yourself. We've got stock reports, which I'll come on to, and stock take if you have the stock add-on. We'll leave that a second, the same with the time and attendance. So if we look on here, we've got the journal. Now the journal is done per till when you do a Z read. So this shows you every single real-time transaction. So you can actually monitor transactions with your manager through here. If there's any data, here we go, there's the data here. So this date stamp here, it's machine 1. Car 10 is the manager here. 1 pint of this, blah, blah, blah. We voided some nuts. Why did we void that? It was a guest change mind. So we've got void reasons here, building up a profile of what's going on. You can use per till there and the date range, and you can also filter by like voids or no sales. Sales log, this looks at data over particular till point, over a particular date range. I'm just going to run any data here. So if I run this from the 23rd, all cashiers, I'm just going to see if there's any data here. No, there's no data. But the sales log will look at basically specific data over whatever date range you run. And if there's any data showing, it will display it. Here we go. So again, I'm going to put this in PDF. This is about 19 pages long. Again, depends on the date range you run. But this is looking at this is basically a staff security report. You're looking at with date and timestamp here, what's been put in the till. Again, you're looking for discrepancies, no sales, voids, void reasons, why they're doing that. Why is there a complimentary cancel here? Why is there, things like item discount? I mean, obviously, if they're manager controlled, no problem. Your responsibility is with the manager, but you're just assessing that detail quickly and easily in real time from off-site or on-site. Dashboard, depending on what add-ons you have, this is a popular for basically smartphones, tablets. It really depends on which add-on you got. This is an extra add-on. But you can see here we got real-time sales from that branch. Department Z, so draft is really selling. Group sales here, food or drink. Actually, I might change the date range here. I might go last week, and I might actually say, well, let's look at it as a pie chart, and then it will replicate the data. I can save the layout. As you can see here now, 2,750 was food, drink is here. And actually I could change the sort of what's called the theme. You get some smartphones now, really popular. I'm going to change the theme. I'm going to go aqua. I like that theme, a bit softer. Simple as that. And also you can drag more stuff. So like bottom PLU sales, let's add that to the list. Top cashiers, let's add that to the list. And then you can add basically more graphical reports in here. And if you want to look at stuff in a bit more detail, you can change it in here, or you can actually blow up the graph if you want to by pressing this button here, giving a real drill down of everything. But it's handy for tablet, smartphone. You really want to have an overview of your business without having to go too much detail on the reports. Till communication report, we've got active Z reads here. Everything's communicating with the cloud. If this was red, it will tell you and also show you here. Balance report. We've got a perfect balance here, £1,132.09, which matches the Z. If there's any discrepancy, great for management, great for store owners. If we move back, we're now going to move on to the programming. So programming, you've got groups, departments. Group is your sales reporting element, which is linked to a department, which is linked to a PLU, which is a product. You've got your quick price changes area here. So let's just say, right, we're going to look at the draft. All right, we're going to say this is £3.90 here. So you key in the new price. This is £3.80. We're going to put this up £4. We're going to put this up £5.30. So you can see how easy it is to change that. I've made 4 changes. Then all you do is go back, prepare data for sending, send it down to the tills. That is how quick it is. Really quick system. Now, if you want to say, right, well, actually the draft, we want to change some items now. Now, Fortitude here is a draft. It's VAT 20%. It's linked to the draft. We've got shifts here, so if you want to change that to £4, and then the half pint is £2, and it's half a pint here. So this is the price shifts here, and it's half. Okay, so it's easy as that. And again, adding a new item is just a case of filling these details out and pressing add. Very easy to do. Our customers can learn this in 5 minutes. It's that simple, and easy to use manuals are provided. Changing a staff name, staff member leaves. Carton here leaves, and it's replaced by myself. Just a case of changing the name because the magnetic key or the sign-on key is linked already. So you're literally just changing the name. I've also, there's 2 of me here actually, I think. So I'm just going to just put that in like that. Select to approve the operation. So once you're done, prepare data for sending, send the data down. It will change on the tills. We've also got set menus. We can do how cook, steak sauce, sorbet, 2 courses. You can link whatever options you want. We are fully flexible. 1 item, all items, multi-options, skip. I can't stress how this system is excellent for doing that, especially for restaurants or fine dining. We've also got mix and match as well. So this might be like a 2-for-1. It could be on food or drink. We can do set price, we can do mix and match total discount, we can do cheapest free, we do it many for pub restaurants, very flexible indeed. Keyboard management I'll leave for the time being, but that is where you can change table plans, table headings, lots of other things. And we've also got in here order character, so we can have starters, mains, desserts, we can change all that and customize it for you. Configuration now, need another void reason, I can add it in here quite easily. We've also got cash control, selective item discounts. So say you want just food item discount only, we can do that. All the VAT 0%, 20% is set up. We've also got some other general features here, which is more for programming. And then the scheduler, we can say set up happy hour. Could be say on draft bottles or even on food. Fully flexible system for whatever you want. Now more to the stock now. This is an add-on, so please inquire. So what you do is you just fill purchase ordering with supplier management. So what you need to do first is set up your suppliers. I've created SWSystems here, filled in all the details, contact Aidan, email, etc. By the way, if you need a quote, this is my personal, it's my work email. Please contact myself. I've created a template here. So what I've done is I've linked Asahi in there. So I'm going to add a new order. Now what I've done is I've done a template of a regular order, but you could do a blank order or minimum max. So minimum stock order to the maximum. But let's do this template order for this supplier, SWSystems, which is us. Press next, and when you do this, it will fill in the data for you, so that when you order, it will automatically do it for you. So once you've done that, it will automatically fill out the data for you, and then order the regular order you want to do. So if I go back on here, add new order. Okay, there it is in here. So I've got a case of 12 Asahi. I call it free. Let's just make it 5 this time. It's £12 a case, just for an example. It says £1 per drink. If I want to order more, I can show by supplier reference here, and I could order more, but I've only got one product here that I convert to stock. So once you press OK, you can see there's an order received on the 24th, but this order hasn't been received. So I can literally open it up, I can re-edit it again, I can print the order, I could ring the order through, I can save it to PDF, email it, which takes literally 10 seconds. And once the goods come in, the delivery note comes in, I copy order quantity across, press complete order document, OK. I could say on the comments there's one on back order if it was due, one on back order here, but there isn't. It's all there. The delivery note might be 5 items, 50 items, whatever. Complete the order document, and then it goes into stock. So once you've done that, you can go in reports, stock, and then stock values, and then run the report, which is the real-time report. So at the moment, I've got 8 cases of 12. Unit cost is this, value cost is this, and it's that. And when you do a stock take, obviously you count in bottles. But we can convert stock for beer, so it can be 11 gallon, 22 gallon. For spirits, it can be 70 cl, 1.5 litre. It can be any combination. So our units, we do specialise in all the unit conversions here. If there isn't any conversion on here, we can do it. So wines, 75 cl. We got 125, 250, 175, anything you want, a carafe, any combination, items, pints, cases, etc. We can also do ingredients, like we can say with a cocktail there's 100 ml of orange juice, 50 ml of vodka, 50 ml of Cointreau, or 25 ml, and it will add up to a cocktail ingredient. You can do that no problem. Wastage, so that Asahi, let's just say we found it, we dropped it here. So I'm just going to give, it was Aidan who dropped one bottle. It was a single item. Press OK, and that will build in our wastage report. So what will happen is when you actually go on the programming on the product, and you actually go to bottles and Asahi, you can actually do a stock inquiry in here and see that we bought in so many cases. We actually wasted one, and now calculated stock is 7.917 because we wasted an item based on the case value here. And obviously you've got the cost prices. You can have up to 3 suppliers linked to one item, again fully flexible. And you can also quickly clone items here. And there's also the facility to do batch programming as well. So say we want to change colours, parameters, etc. A lot of customers find that useful. Employees is time attendance, which is an add-on. The first thing you do is you create your jobs. So it could be from anything from a cleaner to whatever you want to do, manager, staff, or loads of different job types. You then add the employee to the job types here and here. So we can do this, whatever. This is an example here. Special pay or whatever, active, other details in here, save, and then you can run reports in the time and attendance area. So say I'm going into reports here, time and attendance, you've got your list of employees here. Once you've started creating the data, Aidan Jones, we haven't got any other data here, but time and attendance, if I sign in on it each day, it can be servers, it can be waiters, waitresses, or cleaners. It can be anything to do the till, not to do the till. So this is basically replacing your clock in, clock out system, whether it's a fingerprint system, whether it's a ticket system, whether it's a key system, whether it's a PIN system. It's built in, all integrated into our cloud back office software. Lists, again, is just product list, department lists, item lists, tax lists, etc. So that is really it. There's other things we can do. I don't particularly want to go into too much detail, but there's loads of different settings. We've got iDrive integration, lots of different integrations here. We got online ordering, app ordering. We can do so much stuff for restaurants. I can't stress, obviously, stock taker, which replaces your stock taker because you do your own stock takes. It's a very comprehensive system, very competitively priced. Do get a price from us. It's Aidan at SWSystemsUK.com or info@SWSystemsUK.com. I am Aidan, the sales director, and please give us an email. Please drop us an email. Please give us a ring, and we are more than happy to help. We have a lot of experience. The system and previous softwares have over 17 years of experience in this specialist field of restaurants, pub restaurants, and fine dining. Thank you for listening.